You've got a cupboard of booze that you don't know what to do with, what to mix with what to put and where. There's no need to fret because there's someone here to help you. He's not just a man, he's an idiot too. The cocktail idiot, yes, it's the cocktail idiot. It's cocktail time with your host, me, Jonty, the cocktail idiot, and the camera lady,
Georgie.
Yes, indeedy. Exciting times, because today we're going to be doing a very simple, but a very classical one, very well-known one, and that is the Margarita. Olé! That's the wrong leg. Olé! Nailed it. You're going to need 3 very easily to access ingredients, and that is obviously some tequila, and then you're going to need, I'm using Cointreau. Don't use any don't use any cheap triple sec, because that's going to contaminate your drink. Not contaminate, it's not going to make it taste as nice. And then a lime. Unlime, you know. And that is all you're going to need. To make this drink, all you got to think about is a 2 to 1 to 1 ratio. So if you have 2 lots of triple sec, that's not triple sec, that's tequila. 2 lots of tequila, you then put 1 lot of Cointreau and 1 lot of lime. Easy peasy. And we're going to do it now. So, get your tinny tin tin. Take your tequila. And then you're going to put in 50 ml of tequila. And in, that goes, I'm going to put a bit more in for good luck. Boom. Oh, it smells so tequila-y. So tequila-y. Oh, just drop that.
I'm not sure I like the smell of tequila.
You're not a tequila fan, are you?
No.
No. Right, so 50 ml of that, meaning we put 25 in of our Cointreau. Oh yeah. In that goes. And then lime freshness. Give it a roll. Always got to roll your lime.
Freshly squeezed lime.
Oh yeah, freshly squeezed. Definitely don't use cordial, because that is not going to taste good.
Well, it might if you're already drunk.
Basically,
but that's not the idea.
Yeah, don't drink this when you're drunk. Basically, there's many ways in which you can go about ruining a margarita. Using cheap tequila, using triple sec, and using lime cordial. Always use fresh ingredients, people. Right.
Fresh ingredients out the bottle.
Exactly. So you want 25 ml of lime. Freshy goodness. Whoa, smash! I've made smashing sounds. And that is all you need. Next thing to do, take your ass. I'm
Throw
drinking
it in
that.
the glass on the floor. Yeah.
Give it a whack and smile. And boom!
It's not as
Shake
strong
to
as
perfection.
usual.
Was it not?
No.
I shortchanged on the shake, apparently. I apologise. Seemed cold enough. Get your glass, and then we need to add some salty goodness. Boom. So, to do that, I am not a massive lover of salt, so I'm just going to do sort of half a glass, but if you like your salt, you can do more. Up to you.
You haven't told us why you're wiping lime on it.
So you put a bit of lime on it just to give it something to stick to. And then if you use too thick a course, then it ain't going to stick very well.
But if you use table salt, it's going to taste disgusting.
Exactly.
Okay.
So you want a happy medium. Boom.
Yay.
See?
Gently.
One side for you and one side for me. Right. And then make sure you double strain. important part. In it goes. Oh yeah. Boom! And that's it. Nice and easy one, that. Just the 3 ingredients, bit of salt, and you've got yourself one tasty Margarita! It's history time! Oh, I haven't got much to say about this history one. So, the Margarita. Basically, nobody really knows who invented it. And that's the end of history time! Basically, the Margarita, nobody really knows who invented it. It's one of those drinks that's just appeared over time. But you can trace a tequila and lime drink back to 1939, and it was in a book by Charles H. Baker, who was an American author, and he wrote about food and drink, and he talks about a tequila and lime drink. Not sure what the actual name is, but obviously we're missing our third ingredient, so it's not a margarita. But that's the only sort of real one you can trace back for sure. Obviously, there's plenty of tales as to who invented it, and obviously they all involve a woman.
Why a woman?
Well, because all cocktails are made for a woman, aren't they?
Oh, I was going to say all of this history time normally waffles on about a bloke.
Oh no, okay, yeah, okay, fine, fair enough. Normally me waffling on about blokes. So probably the most popular story, and the story that most people know, is that back in 1938, a Mexican restaurant owner by the name of Carlos Herrera, which probably isn't how you pronounce his name, he made this drink for his lovely showgirl girlfriend who couldn't drink any other alcohol apart from tequila. She was allergic to all alcohol apart from tequila. Unfortunately for his girlfriend, who was called Marjorie King, unfortunately for Miss King, she didn't like tequila. So not only could she not drink any alcohol, the only alcohol she could drink, she was allergic. She didn't like.
Yeah.
So he thought, oh well, how can I make a drink? And he came up with this drink of lime and Cointreau and tequila, so she could enjoy her tequila in relative tasty satisfaction.
Could I come back and ask, isn't Cointreau an alcohol?
That's true. Yes.
So she could have 2 alcohols in this world.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I've floored this story.
Exactly. Georgie has stomped all over that story and pointed out that it can't be true. So that's probably the most popular one. There are a few others. One of them is that in 1948, a Texas socialite by the name of Margaret Same made this drink at a house party in Acapulco, where she was getting loco. And she made this drink, and because she was called Margaret, they went, the Margarita! Like that.
I can imagine that one happening. That one's quite funny.
Exactly, yeah. And there's another very similar one to that. Was in about 1940s. There was an actress by the name of Rita Hayworth, was her acting name, but her real name was Margaret Corstoni. I'll write that somewhere, I can't remember what it was. And there was a bartender who took quite a partial liking to her. And when she was after she'd done her show at the theatre, he made her this drink and named it after her, the Margarita. Again, very unlikely to be true.
No,
and most of the other ones are.
Sounds brilliant. I love that one.
Okay, well, Georgie says the house party one. But to be honest, you can't find many tequila cocktails in cocktail books until 1970s. So these ones are pretty unlikely to be true. And tequila didn't sort of become popular. Obviously, it was still around, but it didn't become popular till after Prohibition, after the Second World War, and then during the 50s and 60s, more agave farms appeared, and tequila started getting into the hands of the bartenders, who then made...
You mean the westernised bartenders, by the sounds of it? So Europe and America didn't know tequila, but I think other countries must have.
Obviously, tequila is made in America.
Yeah, all right, okay. Fine.
This is why Georgie doesn't do history time.
Well, you can take me out if you want.
I think I might have to. And that is the end of the history time that we didn't know anything about the drink. Which means there's only the exciting thing to do to ask you to like, comment and subscribe. So that's it, we've done. We've completed another video, completed another drink and given you something to ponder or completely ignore, which I advise you to do. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time. The Cocktail Idiot.